We decided to explore the real estate and the possibilities of selling our home. And as with most choices, it becomes a very difficult one. Probably two things that in our family and most other families that you dread doing is going to a car dealership and shopping for a car. And the other one would be, I'm going to sell my home, but I really don't know how to do it. We're very fortunate that we've done some homes in the past. I think each time we do it, you learn a little more. You learn what you like, you learn what you dislike.
Right.
And we reached out and we both agreed that this time certainly had to be with a professional. And I think I would define a professional as one who has vast experience in the marketplace. I like saying a professional is one who has fought the bear, knows the good, knows the bad. And we found that within Phil Summerson and his entire group. It was a very good experience from the very first meeting. It took place around a table. We talked to things at about 10,000 foot level, discussed even if we should do it. There was no pressures from Phil and his group. There was no conversation about where the marketplace you had to be or you didn't have to be. They did a lot of listening. And I think my wife and I really appreciated just the opportunity to express what we were after. We really didn't have set expectations. And once again, Phil and his group helped us define them.
Yeah. By far our most positive experience, and we've sold several homes in our married life of 35 years, and this has by far been our most enjoyable experience.
As we end the closing here just in a couple of days, from start to finish, the social media aspect of something I really didn't grab from the very beginning when Phil and his group tried to explain it to me. Our daily lives, we do it all the time. But all of a sudden I started getting direct mailings to my home. My neighbors were receiving it. I saw my home on YouTube, and I was going to go ahead and place an offer for it, and I didn't even know it was mine. It looked that good. And I say that with a little bit of humor, but every time we turned around, our home was being presented to a new possible buyer. I think really with the home we had and how they identified who the client and who the buyer would be who would purchase our home, it was a very seamless process. A lot of people talk about days on market. We really never discussed that. We discussed who is a potential buyer. And they certainly identified it because our home sold in 2 weeks. So if you think about 10 working days, and if you want to throw in the weekends, 14 days, that's really phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.